Are you having a difficult time adjusting to the new norm 2020 has caused us all to face? If so, stay tuned because I have 5 tips that will help you make the rest of this year work for you. Hey Rising fam, I'm Shana Danielle, inspirational speaker, author, and life coach. Welcome to my channel where I provide tips and inspiration to help you reach and walk in your purpose. For today's episode of Fearless Friday, we are going to dive into how to reach your purpose by overcoming your fears. And keep watching to the end because I have a special announcement. But before we get started, please make sure you don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you never miss a dose of your inspiration. Tip number 1. Shift your mindset to that of an eagle. Most people who envision petting a bird, they picture petting a parakeet, a parrot, a robin, a blue jay, something pretty and cute. But few people will love to pet an eagle. Do you know why? The answer is mindset. When we look at other birds, our hearts start melting. We see them as lovely, beautiful, but also weak. However, when you look at an eagle soaring high, it gives many people a thrill since it is, king of the sky. Many times, we could see a flock of birds and they're either resting together or they're flying together. But have you ever seen an eagle flying in a group? An eagle is often found flying alone like a fearless warrior. If we were to see it with another bird, it would only be found with its own kind. And it makes me think about us as people, We say we want to achieve our goals. We want to reach our dreams. We want to walk in our purpose. Yet we surround ourselves with people who are not on the same path as us. If we take time to learn a thing or two from eagles, we would learn to not surround ourselves with people who do not have the same mindset as us. If we are to reach and walk in our purpose, the thing that God put us on this earth to accomplish, then we would know we must surround ourselves with people who are at our level or higher. We cannot soar to our purpose like an eagle if we are grounded, surrounded by turkeys. So protect your space, your mind, and your spirit. Anyone who speaks negatively of your dreams or aspirations, they should not be allowed in your circle. Be the eagle, not the turkey. Tip number 2. Stay focused on your vision. Now, let me ask you an interesting question. Which qualities of eagles do you like the most? Yes, there are a number of qualities like their head or their beak or their claws or their wings, how they look, etc. But the feature I find most fascinating is their vision. They are blessed with 4 times sharper vision than that of humans. Now, many of you may be wondering, what does an eagle's vision have to do with me making the rest of 2020 work for me? Well, at the end of this video, I have a bonus tip. It's included in my announcement. But for right now, if you want to succeed at your dreams, you need a vision. Not just good sight, but vision that will keep you focused regardless of the distractions. Did you know when eagles mark their prey, Their vision gets locked on whatever it is they're chasing after like a laser. Nothing else around it matters except this goal of catching its meal. So embrace your goal like your life depends on it. Tackle it one task at a time. Stay focused. See your vision. Achieve your goals. Tip number 3. When people leave your life, let them go. I know this next part might sound a bit strange, but what I'm about to discuss with you can change your life forever. Have you ever noticed that eagles never feed on dead animals like vultures do? Eagles only feed on live animals. That's the mindset you are going to have to finish this last quarter of 2020. Regardless of it being a relationship, a friendship, a business partnership, if it's not working after numerous tries, let it go. There is no need for you to try to raise dead situations that compromise your peace. No one or nothing is worth that. In my life coaching business, I tell some of my clients, if you do not have peace, you cannot move forward. And it may be a little difficult to let something go or a person go, but if you keep putting your all into a situation and you never feel that same energy in return, you must let go of that dead situation. When rising to walk in your purpose, be the eagle, not the vulture. Tip number 4. Embrace being peace during a storm. When storms come, most birds, they start panicking. They leave their nest, they move to a safe place. But for an eagle, the storm is an opportunity. An opportunity to go higher and explore the sky beyond the clouds. As the storm comes, eagles stretch their wings and the wind catapults them higher into the sky. I like to call this mindset shift turning an obstacle into an opportunity. The majority of people around you and me, they constantly complaining. They complain about their jobs, their relationships, their kids, their homes, their cars. Man, this list could go on and on. Shoot, I used to be complaining. But I learned for every problem that people complain about, there's 10 other people praying to have that problem because they see that problem as a blessing. This is the classic glass half full, half empty mentality. Successful people never focus on adversity. Instead, they focus on finding a solution. I remember watching a video from Ab Unfiltered. It's ran by Aventer Gray, and she's the wife to John Gray from Relentless Church. So she was having a conversation with Ayanna Van Zandt, and they had a discussion about the importance of being the now. Instead of being peaceful, be peace. Everything negative in your life should be used to get you to your purpose. Look at challenges and the storms of life as an opportunity to grow. Instead of complaining they are happening, embrace they are happening. Tip number 5. Embrace the pain. No pain, no gain is a very famous proverb, and that is true for a baby eagle. After around 10 to 12 weeks of birth, they have to pass a test to prove they are worthy to be the ruler of the sky. They must leave their nest and learn flying. This time period is one of the toughest in their life. The mother eagle intentionally removes all the comforts that she initially placed and finally kicks her babies out the nest. Each time, the baby eagles stretch their wings and they get stronger with each flap. The mother knows her babies deserve the best. They must rule the sky, so she keeps throwing them out the nest. When she removes the comforts, it also causes these baby birds to get pricked and bleed. She might seem like a bad mom to some, but she knows, just like God knows about us, her babies are destined for greatness. If an eagle did not fly, it would be a sorry eagle. If you do not live your life to the fullest, what type of person are you? Embrace the pain. Learn from your mistakes. Keep trying, because after all the hard and painful tests, the baby eagle birds learn to soar. In life, you will have difficult times, but trust me, that pain is setting you up to reach your purpose, the thing you were put on this earth to do. Baby, you were made to soar, not stay confined to a nest. And finally, family, here is the bonus tip. Die daily. But wait now. That don't mean go jump off a bridge or drive a car carelessly. In 1 Corinthians 15:31, Paul talks about dying daily. I believe what he wants us to understand is we must die to our old self, continually improving ourselves regardless of how painful it might be. Some say that around the age of 40, humans have a choice to stay stagnant in life or dig deep and push through to get to the next level. Well, eagles go through a very similar process, but it's much more painful than ours. At around the age of 40, an eagle has to decide whether to die or go through a painful process science calls rebirth. The rebirth process for an eagle involves it painfully removing its own beak and talons. This will allow new ones to regrow, but it takes a painful 5 months to happen. An eagle has to continually hit its beak on a rock until its beak falls off and remove its own talons and feathers that were worn from life. Nature then blesses the eagle with new ones, but it takes 5 months. However, after an eagle goes through this excruciating pain, it's able to rule the sky for another 30 years. Will you gouge out the flaws in your own life and allow Christ to regenerate you so you might fulfill your destiny? Because an eagle will sacrifice 5 months to gain 30 or more years. What are you willing to sacrifice to get to your destiny? The bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the blessing. Everyone says, I want to be successful. But what are you willing to do to see success? Now, before I forget, I have an announcement, y'all. My book, Rise, is available for pre-order. It's an inspirational book of poetry, prose, and affirmations. And guess what? This is my proof that came in from Ingram Spark. It's my printing company for Barnes & Nobles and all those big major retailers. I am holding my book in my hands. You can go to my website and I'll place a link in the description where you can get it for 50% off. As an added bonus, you'll also receive your copy before everyone else. So what are you waiting for? Go get my book before this price goes away. Rise. Well, family, that's all I have for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please tap the like button. Share it with someone else. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel. As always, I love you. It's time to rise. Still waiting.